getting to the front triangulation reinforcement bolt. I tried taking it off the starter. Just can't swing. You can see it perfectly, but you can't get your hand in there. You can't swing it. So I've got a universal joint and a 1/4 inch drive, 13 millimeter. I put tape on my U-joints, otherwise the socket flops. So I'm still struggling. The battery cable's interfering, but glow plug wires. Well, get her done. And we're getting snow showers. Raindrops keep falling on my head. It's just at a crappy angle. Can I get my hand in there? Not really. I can get 2 fingers. But too cold to turn my fingers. I put this reinforcement on the Weasel when I was in Palm Springs. I drove to San Bernardino to buy the reinforcement. $12 part, worth 12 cents. And I put it on, I tightened everything real tight, and when I got to Lompoc, to Buddy's, the bracket was just dangling there, vibrating. It's cranking that thing forever. Look, I didn't bust the starter. There it is. There's the bolt. Yep, look, I didn't bust that starter off the block or break a bolt in the block or some disaster. Right now it's time to drop that starter and unscrew the wires. No, not an easy job. I've had harder ones though. I've had harder ones. Disintegrated plastic. Where's that starter? Dakota. 50,000 miles, no body left on it. There's that starter. Rust coming out of the bushing. Wonder why. Alright, I'm going to continue on here. Can't watch. For a change. Dakota. Bumpers are friggin' rotted right off of it. Hang on with bungee cords and twist ties. Alright, back to work. Okay. You can watch. Let's see if I can get this camera at some kind of angle. We got the bolt almost loosened. Now it's going to be hanging from the wires. You pull it out of the bell housing, and it sort of dangles from the wires, and you didn't forget to disconnect the battery, I hope. Otherwise, it's got to go forward. Now it hangs from the wires. And I gotta get a wrench up in there and undo those wires, then put it back. Fun, fun, fun. Huh, wonder if it's the same starter. The nose hole looks much smaller on this one. Maybe without a turbo Weasel. Until I get a new starter or this one rebuilt or something. Alright. See the hole in the nose? Much smaller. Could be the same, just different design. I gotta spray some fluid film. Look at that, starter's corroding. Rust on that bushing, that's strange. Rust on the backing plates. Rust. Hate it. Well, what a struggle to get this starter out. You have to flip it upside down, take off the reinforcing bracket to get to the bolts. They're impossible to get to. What a chore. Anyways, here's the old one with a small opening. Here's the replacement. I don't know where I got it from, but one thing I noticed is bushing is worn. easy to change, but I've tried to take these apart before and I couldn't do it. It can't be that hard, but this one the bushing is much tighter. Maybe the starter is cooked. Tested okay, but I'll bench test it after I get this one in. Make sure I put the right one back. I gotta spray some fluid film up there. My crappy airline that I put so much time and effort into installing just blew apart right there. There's a glue line on the middle of the W, and it's junk. All that effort I put into putting airlines, and I used the wrong ones, and the glue just fell apart. Yep, so it still works, but it's leaking like crazy. I can probably wedge it back in, but I want to spray some fluid film up there. Maybe I'll just use the spray cans. So I got to put the wires back on, and that is not easy. There's the old one. Look how it's rusting on the back. Didn't have any fluid film there. Delco Remy, made in Japan. Here's what I'm going to put back. Getting to these wires is a pain. Let me tell you, polish them all up on the wire brush. See if I can put it back. I'm not going to show you how I'm doing it because I'm going to curse too much. I think this starter came off of the other Chevy Suburban, the 84 that's in the big barn. It had a bad connection in the solenoid. It seems to me that's where this one came from.